no, I would never pay $18 for this, and if I did, I'd be really mad. Hey guys, it's your girl Naturally Nata here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the January 2019 Boxycharm. Just to say right up front, this box leaves a lot to be desired. That's all I'll say, but we're gonna go ahead and go through this box right now. You be the judge. So yeah guys, if you're interested in seeing me unbox the January 2019 Boxycharm, just please stay tuned. Before we get into it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We have hit 11K. Woo-hoo. I'm so excited. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I hope that you will stick around and watch. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is the January 2019 Boxycharm. When you open it, you'll see that it is called Boxy and Chill. The first thing I see is actually a hair product. This is the Rosarco milk, or Rosarco milk, which is a reparative leave-in conditioning spray. I have used this actually in a video. It's not something that I would really use. Maybe I would spray it on my wig, but I would not really spray this on my real hair. I didn't really notice that it did anything besides give me some wetness, like wet my hair a little bit, and that's basically what I used it for. But yeah, I was not that impressed with this. And I used it prior to filming this video because I did want to let you guys know my thoughts. If you have my texture of hair, which is thick, coarse hair, curly, this would never do anything for you. But if you want to just add some moisture to your hair real quick, or if you wear wigs or protective styles, you can spray this for some moisture on those. That's probably what I'm going to use it for, but other than that, this could have been left out. And I'm quite disappointed because they did have something like this in another box. It was just a different leave-in conditioning spray, so this is something that they've already done, and quite recently, not a long time ago. I've only been subscribed to Boxycharm. I would say this is my 6th or 7th month, and I've already gotten something like this, so they could have switched it up a bit better with this. Not impressed. The next thing in the box that I will not be using today, but I am actually very excited for this, these are the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. I have wanted to try something from Tatcha for so long. I do believe this is a Korean skincare brand, some type of Asian skincare brand. Very pricey. So anything from Tatcha is going to run you a whole lot. I've been wanting to try their silk canvas, like their primer. It's a $52 primer, and that's why I haven't tried it yet. So yeah, so I was really excited to see this in here, and I love face masks. So it says it's for normal to dry skin, which is right up my alley, my type of skin. I do have normal to dry skin. It's something that you just put on your face, a sheet mask basically, that you leave on for 15 minutes and peel off, and then massage the remaining serum into your skin. So it's a quick mask too, which I really like. Some masks you have to leave on for a lot longer than 15 minutes. I like that. I like that it's a sheet mask. Less mess, you don't have to apply it yourself. It comes with 2, which is really freaking cool. These do retail for $24. It is a 2-pack, so these come together. So this is a $12 a piece skin mask, so very pricey. So it's really cool that they included such a prestigious, like, luxury brand in the box. So now we're getting into things that we can actually apply to our face, some makeup products. So the first makeup product that's in the box is this Billion Dollar Brows Universal Brow Pencil. It says it is a specially and carefully formulated to work perfectly with most skin tones and brow colors. It's a self-sharpening pencil that glides onto your brows without tugging or pulling your skin. It has a spoolie, which is cool, which makes it easy for blending, and the smooth, creamy formula makes for easy application. This does retail for $18. So this is up there with an Anastasia brow pencil as far as the price. So it better work good. It better work. So I have basically my whole face done. As you can see, I have my foundation, my concealer, my powder, my cream and powder contour, which I need to, let's see, looking a little harsh over here. So let's blend that just a bit. So starting off with the brows, let's go ahead and get this popping. So I'm just gonna take the Billion Dollar Brow Pencil. This is in the shade, what is the shade? Okay, I'm not seeing a shade. It's supposed to be universal, so maybe it just comes in one shade. I'm gonna take the spoolie side, which is this side right here, and let's zoom in first. Let's get you guys, hello. I zoomed you guys in so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to just brush my brows up with the spoolie end. Okay, so this is what the color looks like right here. It looks a bit light, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna start by oh, okay. It's not too light, which is perfect. I like the formula already, very clean, creamy. That was easy to make that line below my brows. And now I'm gonna do a line above. It is very creamy though. You have to really be careful because you don't want it to go everywhere. And I already have my face done, so I really want to keep this as precise as possible. So now that I have the outline, I'm just going to fill them in. Then taking the spoolie in again and just going to brush that through. Alright, so that's what that looks like right here. It is very creamy, like extremely creamy. I think maybe a little bit too much. Actually, I do prefer a bit more stiffness. And for it to be $18, like this is not, I mean, honestly, this is not worth $18 in my opinion. Just being honest, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan at all. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this eyebrow and then I'll be back so we can do some eyeshadow. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take the ColourPop concealer. This is their no filter concealer and it is in the shade medium. And I'm going to just use this to outline my brows, the bottom of my brows, and to prime my eyelids. Time to go in with some eyeshadow. In this box, it does come with a Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging, really pretty. I've never really heard of these eyeshadow palettes, so I'm pretty interested to see what this looks like. This is what it looks like right here. Really pretty, quite, you know, summery actually. I like how it's a circle. Not impressed whatsoever. Look at this. It is basically an all shimmer palette. And there's one matte shade in here, I believe. And that matte shade is this shade right here, which is called Tiki. And that shade would definitely not work as a transition shade for your girl, for anybody. I could use that as maybe a brow bone highlight, but that's about it. Or I could use it to set my entire lid, but I don't really do that, so yeah. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, try to create something with this. I don't know what, and obviously I'm gonna have to use another palette. I'm gonna have to use something that has some transition shades. So I'm gonna find something to use, and then I'll come back so we can attempt to do an eyeshadow look with this. So I'm gonna use this Profusion Wanderlust palette. I love this thing, it's so beautiful. If you watched a couple videos before this when I did my jumbo braid, my jumbo mohawk braid, I'll link that above right here. My makeup was popping, but I used this palette to do it and that look was really pretty. I love the way it came out. So I'm just gonna use these transition shades in here. Decisions. I think I am gonna use this color, but first I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is called Statement. I have some more palettes actually, you know, different names right here. I found mine at Target. They're only $10. I wanna get the one that's called Sultry next. The pigmentation is beautiful on these, so I definitely recommend them. Good thing about this palette is it does come with a mirror though, so ooh, you can see me. Hello. And I'm going to just put this in my crease. Now that I have that in my crease, I'm just going to use the same brush right here. This is a brush from Alamar Cosmetics, and I actually did get this in one of my previous Boxycharms, and I really like it. I'm going to go into this pinkish purpley shade right here, which is called Go Girl. And I'm also going to put this in my crease just a little bit lower than the first shade. Such a beautiful color. I'm going to take my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in medium again, and I love this brush for cutting the crease, so I'm just gonna cut my crease real quick. Now that I have my crease cut, I'm going to go ahead in with maybe one or two of these shades right here. Treasure is really pretty, but very, very frosty. That looks like a good inner corner highlight. Treasure is the brightest shade in that palette right here. Jewel is really pretty too. That's this right here. It's like a true gold. Rays, I like that. I think I'm gonna do Rays because or maybe Heat Wave. Heat Wave is this bottom shade right here. It has like pinky undertones. So I'm gonna go in with that one first. So I'm just gonna spray my brush with some Mario Badescu. This is the same brush that I used to actually cut the crease, and I'm just gonna pack that all over my lid. Now that I have that color Heat Wave all over my lid, I'm gonna deepen up that outer V of the eyeshadow just to make everything blend together. And I'm gonna use Nostalgia right here to do that. And I'm gonna just use that same brush to blend everything together and deepen up the outer V. And go back in with a brush that I just used to clean up my brow bone area and just blend that all out. Alright guys, so I went ahead and popped on some winged liner. I used my Sephora Precision eyeliner, and I went ahead and popped on some Eyelure lashes. I'm not quite sure exactly what they are. And I ran some of that pretty pinkish purplish color underneath my waterline. So we are ready to highlight our brow bone and also our inner corner. So to highlight my brow bone, I'm actually going to take the only matte shade that is in the palette, which is called Tiki. Just to do a nice matte brow bone highlight. Alrighty, and then to highlight the inner corner, I'm going to take this frosty shade in the palette. The frostiest one is called Treasure, and I'm going to use that to highlight the inner corner. Wow. Eyeliner in my waterline. I'm going to use this Sister Cosmetics Ultimate Define eyeliner, and this is in the shade Bright Bronze. This is absolutely beautiful. I've used it so many times. This is what it looks like right here. It's like a golden type of eyeliner that's perfect for your waterline, just to really brighten everything up. That I'm going to do for the eyes is put some mascara on my lower lashes. This is the Tarte Lifted Sweat Proof Mascara. I actually got this in one of my previous Boxycharms, and I've never actually used it. And I needed to open up a new mascara to use because I'm running out of the ones that I usually use. So I decided to open it up for today for this Boxycharm review. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just do a little bit of blush. I'm going to use another Sister Cosmetics product because I'm absolutely loving their products. So I'm going to use their Half Moon Blush Duo in Deeply Flushed. And I'm going to take a Luxie brush. I'm going to take the Luxie 516 Duo Fiber Powder. It is like a stippling brush. I love using these type of brushes for blush, and I actually got this in a Boxy Luxe. Boxy Luxe is a bigger version of Boxycharm where you get a lot more products, and it comes out every 3 months. So the next one will be in March. I'm really excited for it because I really loved my Boxy Luxe that was in December. Boxycharm is $21 a month, and then if you want to sign up for Boxy Luxe, they'll charge you that $21, and then they'll charge you an extra like $20-something on top of that. So you'll end up paying, I believe it's like $48.99 for the month, and you won't get the Boxycharm and the Boxy Luxe. You'll just get the Boxy Luxe, but the Boxy Luxe has a lot more products in it, and it came with a full Luxie brush set. I wish I could have did a video on it, but I couldn't at that time, but I will do a video on the Boxy Luxe in March. But it comes with a lot of stuff. It came with amazing stuff. I was so happy with it. I was not mad at all that I spent $48.99 because I believe it retailed for over $300 and I got it for, you know, 50 bucks. So I was not mad at all. It was amazing. Now that we are blushy AF, I love blush. So this might be a bit extreme for some people, but it will calm down a bit when I set my entire face. I love this though. I think it's really pretty and I think it just goes with the look so well. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my face now. I'm thinking of using this. This is like a highlighter palette to me, but in, you know, really, really small form. And I wanna get as much use out of it as possible. So you know what? Why not? This is what we're gonna do right here. I'm gonna just use this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my absolute favorite setting spray and I'm so sad. Oh my god, I love that stuff. It smells so good. It's just a continuous mist like it says. It's like a hairspray bottle, but like on your face. I love it. It's amazing. I cannot wait to buy more. It's very affordable too. So let's try that again now that my face is a little wet. Just really gonna go in there. There we go. Lip product in this box. It is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. This is a matte liquid lipstick that delivers long lasting color that perfectly outlines and fills in lips. This does retail for 20 bucks. Let's see how it works. I really feel like this color will go nicely with the rest of the look, so I'm excited. Havana Nights, I love that name. Alright, so this is how it looks like when it is matte. I actually like the formula. It's not sticky at all. It is a bit difficult to apply any liquid lipstick that's this shade. If you're not a pro, it's quite difficult to get it on perfectly. So this is not perfect. It's really, really hard for me to get it like perfect. And I love my lips to look, you know, pretty perfect. I don't want it to be all jagged or, you know, coming off or look like it's bleeding off my lips. So I'm gonna go in with a gloss over top, and I did get this in my Boxy Lux. This is the Tarte Tartisse Lip Paint, and it is in the shade Insta Famous. I love that name. This smells really good. It smells like a sweet peppermint, like really sweet but really minty at the same time. That'll just make everything look way better. I love how it looks now. I'm just not really into matte lips either. I love gloss. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As far as the January 2019 Boxycharm, I really feel like they started the year off on a bad foot. Like, this is the worst box that I've gotten thus far, just being honest. And I feel like since it's January and you're kicking off the new year, they should have came way harder than what you did. Like, Boxycharm, what is you doing? Like, I hated it. As far as this eyeshadow palette, which I guess was star of the show, which it really was not a star, but if you want to call it the star of the show, this would be it. And I forgot to mention how much this actually is. This thing costs $36, and I would never ever pay $36 for this. Like, what? Like, what? I mean, it's just an all shimmer palette. Who can use this as a transition color? Not many people. I mean, Tarte's not a very inclusive brand anyway, so I'm not even surprised. As far as the Tatcha face mask, I'm really excited for those. That was a good addition, and I really do like this lip color right here. I think it's really pretty. Eyebrow pencil, I don't know. I don't really like the formula. I feel like it's too creamy and too like shiny. I feel like my brows right now, you can even see a little bit, they're pretty shiny, and I don't really like that. This is shiny, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the waxiness. I'm not sure. So for $18, which is what this retails for, heck no, I would never pay $18 for this, and if I did, I'd be really mad. So the last thing, which is this Briogeo leave-in spray, once again, not impressed. They already included something like this in one of their previous boxes not too long ago, so I mean, I don't know. I'm not, but let's just spray it for good measure. It does smell good, but this costs $12 too. Like, what? I don't know. I don't want this. I don't want this. This is just a box of a lot of things that I really don't want. I'm only really excited to try and have like trying 2 products out of the whole box. I just feel like that's not good enough. They set the bar so high for me that's why I'm pretty much let down by this. That's really all I have to say. Let me know what you got in your box this month if you are subscribed to Boxycharm. If you're not and you're interested in it, just look down below. I'll have all the information about it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you in my next video.